force, exploding palm, control, because once it locks on, other parts come in. See, I won't even go back to it, but you know, this is a waste of time because you lose everything. You lose your entire body, you're too open, everything else. But the exploding force palm, bam, you got the elbow. You got the elbow coming forward, you got shoulder coming, you got leg coming in. It's quite amazing. And can break. So when it comes in, boom, it can break. Drives. Drives, that's all it takes. You move, it comes in. Chi energy, because it has a lot of force behind it. It doesn't take much. It's not like, you know, I don't need to hit them 30 times. If you feel safer, can use 2. This comes in, 2. Comes in, locks, moves in, controls, locks, rips, pulls. Remember, a tiger goes in the eyes, pulls the forehead down, controls, locks, controls, pulls. Bam! Hits that head into the ground is really what it is. Force. Bam! Comes in. Control. Once the palm hits here, bam! Moves in. Right? So the motion is bam, 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 hits, rips, comes in. These are rips. Rips. Rips are motions that kind of come in, control, rips. Like a tiger, right? That's what a tiger is. Controls. And use my body, because once this hits, once this strikes, bam, bam, I use my body, bam, comes in, bam, hitting to the back, bam, hitting to the back of the head, grabbing the eyes, pulling back. This is a tiger claw, goes in the eyes, pulls back. Can you imagine the amount of pain? Not only that, the head goes between his legs. This is nice, being nice. In reality, it goes in that direction. So the head's going to be smashed and separated and everything else before it goes in. Okay, so, and that's what this is. In the Tai Chi, you see the same motion. We call it ward off, roll back. Because they're Chinese arts, they're kind of the same, right? We go Tai Chi, you know what I mean? Okay. Ward off, roll back, press. You say it again, Tai Chi, right? It is slow. I know, it doesn't seem slow to me. See, because we make analogies, we have tagged it, you know what I mean? Tai Chi, old man's art, slow. Yeah. Okay, maybe the form is slow, but not all slow. Tai Chi, like we take a Chen. Chen, first section of 64 is slow. Takes about 25 minutes. Second section takes 4 minutes. 64 postures. Extraordinary fast. All the weapons are fast. We just don't do research. We're lazy. We're Americans. Oh, well, you know, Tai Chi, old man's art slow. Okay? So how much time does it do the form? And how much time is the self-defense? So is it right to say it's so coming in slow? Is this a bam, shh, shh. It ain't done that way. This comes in, bam, shh. We're done. That's Tai Chi. Crushes and it comes in, breaks the arm, hits to the clavicle, crushes the neck and comes in. And I use the neck because it's safe. In reality, it comes to here. Coming in, bam, ching, ching, comes in, bust the neck. That's really what it does. So this is Tai Chi, bam, ching, relax, pressure. It's quite extraordinary when you start looking at things. It depends who teaches you. I know in military system of Tai Chi, it's low, it's powerful, has force. Because creates force. Things look simple because the attack, how the attack works. Okay, now, also have the inside, right? Because have an elbow strikes. These motions, and you see them a lot of the form, bam, come in with the elbow, then go in. So in the, we look at the tiger here, because here, it's just done a little bit differently. Elbow comes in, palm comes in. So this comes in, bam. Leg takes out, elbow comes in. The strike is here. Bam, it comes in, locks. And we can also show you a takedown from there too. Comes in, bam, bam, because this hits. Bam! This locks in. You're not seeing this or it hit to the groin. Bam! Hits in here, locks in. Now, I can break the leg, but I usually step behind in a classroom. On the street, it would be more of a hit, bam, crushing here. The only problem is, we can't take the fall in a classroom because the leg breaks. It's going to break. So in a classroom, it's best if you strike, come around. Definitely come around. 1, 2, 3, lock in. This is a good controlling motion because as he moves his arm out, have control. Chi energy. Right? Because it's again control using the form, and then I drive that elbow down, lock it in, coming in. Bam, chin, always locks that in. Because in reality, my fingers push forward, my forearm pushes back, but the weight goes down. So it's all in here, control. At the same time, this is coming in motion. And so when you start looking at tiger, and you start seeing the fighting parts of it, it makes a big difference.
Yeah.
This motion, bam, crushes the entire part. He pushes that arm down, using chi energy. Bam, this crush. Now you have a choice of coming up, 1, 2, boom, hits, drives, pushes down. So the elbow has a tremendous amount of force. We still got to always get past this. Now there's options. This is my option is I like if I go to the front or the inside, I like to really come in with that elbow. I don't really worry about the other hand because anytime dropping motion, hitting to the groin area, you're really going to crush. A lot of mistakes that you see is when people attack, they leave their groin open. I mean, they're in a position where they're wide and they're open. You always have to come in and control, or be on a 45. So I shift. So when the attack comes in, bam, it's in here. This is me and coming in here, using this kind of control. And that's what you're looking at, controlling and hitting. This 1-2 hitting in is tremendous. Because I'll show you slowly what would happen. First of all, this is bam, locks in, bam, this hits, bam, this comes in too. This goes to the groin. But this is a tremendous hit. Locking, bam, hits. And really breaking the clavicle is really a tremendous amount of force. I can from here, I'm going to get the leg out of there. I can drop. Inside. Just crushing that whole idea. Inside, crushing, going to the throat. This is what we call, destroying elbow. Destroying elbow has a tremendous amount of force, and it's used all the time. Power comes in. Elbows are just unbelievable. So when it's in this position, bam, it locks in. And they never have to worry about that one because he's got enough to worry about, and the legs are coming in. This is control. As long as I control his leg, he's not going to be able to tap me with it. So when you're coming in, take the leg out. Control. Lock in. Control. And then this comes down. Then again, I get my leg out of here, but you're going to see elbow coming in, crushing, crushing, crushing in. So simple. This is holding this arm in as the elbow comes in. Now you'll see elbows coming in, bam, in here too, bam, in here, going to the back and the knee, because the elbow works like a knee. So one, bam, boom, boom, bam. So this is here, bam, this elbow comes in, knee comes in, this comes in, bam, then you have the head. So this is one, comes in, bang, bang, choo, bam, hits. Kind of overkill, you don't really need all that. But that's what you're looking at. Because one, choo, bam, boom. Once this hits, bam, it hits it. And you'll start seeing the body maneuvering because this is all from Shuang Feng. This comes in and can even have enough force to bam, hit it, bam, boom, boom, hitting in. One, two, hits, bam, hits, boom, boom, hits. It's tremendous. Takes about, come in. Takes about a second. These are destroying elbows, and you're starting to see why a exploding palm has so much force. It has so much force because bam, comes in here. This hit to the tempo is tremendous. Not only that, as it hits, it adheres. Tiger goes into the ear, into the eye.